Okay, today I'm just going to make a little video about Matilda's AAC device on her iPad so that we can all get to know how to use it. So in the old days when we started teaching people about iPads and learning it, it was kind of a bit like a sort of semi-exam, show me where red is, do you want the apple or do you want the orange? Or in the classroom it would be let's talk about the weather and what do you think the weather's like today, Matilda? And we'd give them the weather page. Now we do a thing called modeling, and this is more us using the device to comment, with the device being able to be seen and touched by the person at the same time. An example of this would be, rather than saying, what do you think the weather is like now? I would put the weather page in front of Matilda and say, hey, it looks cloudy outside, and hit cloudy and see how she reacts to that. So they know, for example, that an 18-month-old baby would have roughly 4,860 oral language samples before they start talking. And in the same way, they've calculated, one person calculated that if you had 2 half-hour sessions a week where you were getting lots of language stimulation through your AAC, it would take you until you were 84 years old to become fluent using it. And that's an example of how much modeling we need to do. So let's get to know her app. On the screen here, I'm going to try and bring this down so that it's much more on the screen. Her app is TD Snap, so it's this one here. Looks like an exploding apple. And it goes straight into core words. So this is sort of standard vocabulary that you would use for everything.
Have.
Those kinds of things. And down here, the slides, the ones that have the little arrows that go out, they
False.
take you to another folder. So
In, out, full.
now you might think to yourself, what can I say with these single words? But you can say, wow,
Full.
I'm feeling so full now. Or looking at
Slow.
so's up here, you might go to a shop and say, they have small and large bottles of that. You're just making comments. We also let her know what navigation we're doing. So,
Help it false in out full slow small large.
sorry, that speaks the speech bar there. But we can also, it's a bit hard to doing this backwards.
Help it false in out full slow small large thick.
Oh, it said it again, but we can clear it. We can also go back here. Oh, no, I'm not quite sure what I've hit there. But we can go back to the home page just by pushing the home. And so we'd say, oh, let's go home. Now down the side, there's all these different navigation bars here. This one takes us back, but this one, core words, is this section here. So lots of little words here. We can go back. QuickFires are spoken sentences that we might want to say, or words.
I don't know. Hey. Good.
And see up here, there's different folders that take you to more complex feelings,
I'm
words.
sad. I will tell you later. I'm nervous.
And see how they're not coming up here because they're not about creating text. They're about sort of just instant chats.
I am happy. I'm angry.
So you might sort of say, wow, I'm so happy.
I'm sad.
I'm so sad today. My boyfriend broke up with me. Something like that. And then you might say, hey, let's go back to the home page. Let's go back home. Getting home is hard when you're upside down and back to front. This one is a topic page. Oh, no, that's the keyboard. This one is the topic page. And this is alphabetically sorted. So there's a whole lot of things on here that Matilda can go to. So we've created a food page for her. And this is general things related to food. And down here,
Tilly's Foods.
now the one that is at home, I haven't synced these two together, has a lot more of her favourite foods on there. Hey, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. And we've also got, we started putting jokes in. So Matilda wanted to say knock knock jokes at dinner.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Canoe.
Canoe.
Canoe come out now to play.
Oh, mate, that is so...
It is so funny.
It's so funny. So we're getting to know how to make that something that she wants to use. So the blue ones are the ones that we've modified for her. But, you know, we've just been camping and we might... I can't work these out upside down.
Push the tent up.
Hey, Dad, let's put the tent up. Or did you put the tent up? Or
Let's go camping.
let's go camping. We need to take the bus.
The fire, it looks uncomfortable.
It looks uncomfortable. Can we put an extra mattress in there? What's this one say?
This is our campsite.
Hey, this is our campsite. It looks great. So again, we're doing lots of commenting. Over here are support things. Oh, no, I can't do that one upside down. Let's go back. So that's what's under topic words there. And you can pretty much and see how you can scroll up and down. There's all kinds of things. So we were looking at the dating one.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yesterday after watching Heartstoppers, and we had great fun exploring this after watching all the teenagers dating on Heartstoppers. This here is the keyboard, and Tilly has already used this to write her name. It has word prediction up here, which is really helpful for writing sentences. But for example, if we're writing a letter to the fairies or whatever, it's great to write it in here for her to copy the text by hand up here so that she gets to see how we use this, and also the number part. Down here is kind of like a control center thing. You can turn the volume up and down from here. There's also a whiteboard pad, and as you can see, you can upload photographs and change them and then share them. So that's a great thing. And you can even just, you know, if you're out and about, use it for playing noughts and crosses or whatever. There's also an alarm here. So this can be great in terms of expectation, you know, let's wait a minute and then we'll go and have the bath. And you can see the line is going across here. And when it gets to the end of the minute, it will have an alarm. But you can hit that X there to stop. I'm going to hit the X if you don't want the alarm to go off. So down here we have the Tilly I'm Awesome page. Again, the one at home has more things in it, but this is where we're
Let's play Uno.
Putting in a lot of things that she really wants to chat about on a regular basis. So this is where we put in some dialogue about going to buy some Crocs.
Can we go out to eat?
Can we go out to eat?
I'm feeling sleepy and want to go to bed.
I'm feeling sleepy and want to go to bed. So anything that we sort of think she wants to say on a regular basis or is directly involved with her, we put in here. Actually, under the dashboard, one of the things that I needed to show you was books and photos. So we, under books and photos is where we join pictures together. So these are samples. On Tilly's one, she actually has a book about going to the turtles, and we need to make one about going camping. And so you can have it so that dialogue is spoken or from text. So that's one of the reasons why it's really good to take the iPad everywhere and take photographs, because she uses these when she's talking on the phone to people. So if we were going to clear this, we'd say, oh, I'm going to clear all those words now. Let's go back home. So it's just about being inquisitive and seeing what you can do with this as many times during the day as you can. So good luck with modeling. Let's see. What have we got under personal? Do we have friends? Oh, we've got no friends put in there yet. So that's something that we could do. I'm trying to see where we'd say goodbye. But for things like Tills, you wouldn't necessarily model stuff like goodbye, because that's the stuff that she can say. It's more the things that she won't be able to say when she's feeling really fatigued and let down. So, or has had a seizure. So try and take it with you everywhere that you go and try and use it And even if you say to Tills, hey, let's have a look at and see what's under topics today, see if we can find something new and interesting. And, and that might be just a fun little activity to do with her. I'm also going to put a list next to the daily diary where we can write down anything that you would like to have edited or anything that you would like to have added. So you might say salon, and you might say, can we change that to going to Heidi's because that's the hairdresser? And you might have put in a question that says, can I have my hair half black and half white? Because that was, Matilda's Cruella de Vil look that she wanted. So you might write that down so that we can program it in here so that she can use it. So yeah, have a good time modeling with the AAC.